Ah, I love watching the moon rise over my base. There's the Reds village. There's that bridge that I've been meaning to redo that bridge. I've been meaning to redo that bridge for a while, so we got to do that at some point. There's the new village expansion, the B-Dome. I really need to redo that roof, because I don't like it. Anything significant on this side? We have the meteor crater that destroyed everything earlier this year. We have the, just craters from the excavation and my TNT cannon. And off in this direction, we have the farms that you can see out in the distance. Yeah. My base is wonderful. Unfortunately, there are several things about it that drive me up the wall. Oh! Oh, good lord, just... Or several things about it that make me fall off the wall. Not just drag me up the wall, make me fall off. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love starting the stream and then falling off the tower. You idiot. I always encounter skeletons there. One of these days it's gonna be a creeper. One of these days it's gonna be a creeper that I encounter, and that's not gonna be good. Now is it? No, that's not going to be good. Encountering a creeper on this staircase is not going to be good. This is where you're spawning. These are half slabs. They can't spawn here. Oh, I can't put one there because it's a... There. Wait, no, they can't spawn here. Because these are halves. Oh gosh. Just put that back. Anyway, so today's stream, we're going to build things up in the stars' walls. Like, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Look, we have... Hang on. It is canon that people in Club Cash can't aim. So, oof. Okay, look. My base is massive. But it looks unfinished. Like, we still have the project board that has nothing on it. We've got our two villagers just stuck here. We have walls with nothing holding them up. I need to remove that. And we have a tower with no real three-dimensional elements on the bottom half. And it's so easy to get lost. Like, there is no easy way to distinguish which door is the exit that leads to the portal versus what leads to the village versus what leads to the jungle. So, there's a lot to do in this stream. But, we're gonna start simple, okay? We're not going to worry about decorating the tower first, because it took me more than an hour to make up that design to put there. And we're not just going to repeat the same thing on another section of wall. No, we're going to come up with something new. So, given that that is the case, we probably should consider putting up some kind of support on the wall itself. Like on the inside of the wall itself. And I'm thinking giant basalt pillars supporting the wall. Now, we don't really have a good guide for a size, so I'm just gonna take this. I'm just gonna take this one wall here, and I'm gonna build up a dirt pillar to where it reaches the top two walls. Or the top two portions of the walls. There's one. So this would be the fifth column. So let's say it goes here. So now we gotta. So now we have a centralized pillar that would tell us exactly how tall that would be. And that could work. That could work. We just need to get a connector. We just need to get it round. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like... No. That goes there. Yes, if we have a basalt pillar that follows that basic structure, we're golden. I'm thinking 2 pillars per wall. I'm thinking 2 pillars per wall. Ooh, that's going to a different height. Actually, give me one moment and I will be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that, folks. Did not anticipate that happening, but we are back now. We are indeed back. Oh, I don't mean to throw these. Don't mean to throw them at all. Alright. So now we're gonna make a day so we can keep working peacefully and not have to worry about the disaster that is this server. Yeah. All right. So this pillar is on the wrong block, which I find kind of hilarious and ironic, and also, why is the server struggling? What? Is it because I'm wearing wings? Why is the server struggling? Because there was a ghost block. I swear, the server has not been this bad since it first launched. Okay, no, we meant to build it here, because that's one block too far out. Wait a minute. How many blocks away from the wall is that? It's one block away. So how many blocks away from the wall is the, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind. It's like going out. So it's like, this should be it, yeah? I know we're just building with dirt right now, but like, this is how you get started on builds. You build up something to help you keep an eye, well, to help you figure out what you want, and then you go from there. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we have a second pillar charted out. Okay, so now we've got 2 potential pillars that we can create here. I love that I am just speaking so slowly and just, yep, that's great. Ah. This stream's gonna do fantastic. Okay, so we got 2 pillars here. They are basically going to be basalt pillars, is what they're going to be. So I need to figure out how... Well, okay. Each one is 3... So they're going to be 15 blocks tall in the middle. So they're going to be 15 blocks tall along the center post is what they're going to be. Oh, wait, no, they're 8. It's 24. It's not 5, it's 24. It's gonna be 24. I keep forgetting they're 8 block tall segments and there's 5 segments. There you go, 24. 24 of that. And now 12 blocks up, we're gonna put in the middle ring, which is basically where the basalt pillar is gonna move in a block. Well, it'll move in several blocks. We're gonna build this up, and then it'll start collapsing in on itself until eventually it's just a singular point supporting the wall, which I think is the best strategy. So that's what we're shooting for. Man, I just have a lot of junk in my inventory today. We gotta be careful now. Our shovel is way more efficient for this than we need it to be. So that could cause slight issues, but nothing super major. By the way, when we're finally able to call this base done, we're gonna get rid of the cobblestone lines. They've been bothering me since I built up the walls, and I want them gone. But I can't, in good conscience, get rid of them when the walls themselves are less than finished. So, yeah. We're not going to do that until the interior of the star itself is complete. Oh, hello, Koi. Oh, you don't have any internet? Oh, that is actually sad, but I'm glad to see that you came by. I was starting to wonder if anybody would show up, because, nobody was here. But I'm glad you stopped by. But yeah, we're just, we are trying to get the star in a state where I can be happy with its progress. Because right now, I'm feeling like I haven't quite done the base the justice it deserves. So, we are just going to work on it. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, basalt pillars. We love basalt pillars here, folks. Basalt pillars are great. I'm gonna take this up one more. I like how this basalt was supposed to go to a different build altogether, but at this point I don't want to build it, so I'm just I'm using it for my own personal things. Like, even as the server struggles to load anything, I will be here building up my base. No matter how long it takes. We are going to build this up, and we are going to see this base to completion in the next couple of weeks. I doubt there will be any major, like, there's so much to do that I doubt we'll be finished by 2021's end. And plus there's Christmas. You know, everyone just... There are things happening around Christmas that, you know, you gotta go to. You gotta go to. You can't just abandon everything Christmas time just to work on your Minecraft base. But the next couple of streams are dedicated to getting this base completed, for sure. Like, when I get the chance to stream, the most likely thing I'll be doing is working here, trying to get this base complete. This way, I can finally move on to other projects and not feel like I'm leaving something unfinished. We're almost to our upper limit of stuff. And the wonderful thing is, nobody's going to see inside here, so I can leave the scaffolding. I don't need to bother clearing it out. Because who's gonna look in here? Honest, tell me, who's gonna look in here? Okay. That actually did bother me just a little bit. Okay, and now we just need to take this up the final few blocks. Okay. And we're going to port and they're gone. No bots. No bots. Period. We don't like bots. You know, that doesn't look terrible. Okay, that guy does. Why is he up there? Did he call for a reinforcement on the same block he was standing on? Well, that kinda sucks. I like that, though. This I like, because it's just this gradual... It just comes to this gradual point, and it's holding up the wall. Which is more than I can say for every other wall. So I'm happy with it. I mean, we could blend it a little better with the wall itself, but that's like detail work I can do off camera. Like, this is, like, just putting something there makes a whole world of difference. Yeah, definitely putting something, like, there needs to be more, like, finer detail work done to it to make it complete, but having something there is so much better than just having nothing, which is what we've had for the entire time? Okay, so all of our doors should be opening? Ah, yes. All of our doors have opened. Except for you, because you're broken. Gotta love those broken doors. You gotta love them. They totally don't rile up your nerves or anything. Totally not. Alright, well, we need that. Put that up. And we're just gonna keep going with this. And we're just gonna keep it going up. As long as we keep the shape going upwards towards the wall, we should be fine. And then we just go one more around here. Man, these just kept getting taller and taller, didn't they? So what is that, like 6? Also, the fact that these can look different is a good thing, because I'm not binding myself to a construction amount. I can make these look slightly different from each other, and it will only add to the build. They don't need to match exactly, as long as their shape is roughly the same. And plus, this doesn't change the fact that I need to figure out how I'm going to meld the walls and the pillars together. But for now, them both existing as kinda independent structures is okay. We just kinda need to put something up. Break that block to break up the pattern. Boom. Now we have two giant support pillars that are holding up the Great Walls. And honestly, they look different, but at the same time, I like it. I like the fact that we have these two pillars now just holding up the wall on this side. It completely... like, even if they're different heights, it's fine. Because it looks like it fits. Now, I like this one more than I like this one. But at the same time, neither of these have had their detail work done. And we're only on 2. We have 6 more of these to make. 6 more. And then afterwards, we are, perfect. Ow. So now it's here. And now we've got the base of a third. Straight up. Let's go. This is one of those things where like not everything is ideal, but I like the way it's going, and so I'm gonna stick with it. How are we doing stream stats wise? It looks like we're doing alright. No, YouTube's not screaming at me, so that's good. Like, these are two things that... like, these are things that is going to be hard for me to keep the same every time. And that's something this base needs. This base needs a little bit of asymmetry. This base has just been... everything is the same. Everything is the same. So what this base needs is a little bit... not a lot, but a little something that's different. And I'm glad that I can use these pillars to provide that difference. Now, the question is, what happens when I run out of basalt? We'll probably move on to a different project because I don't want to have to gather materials live. So yeah, if we run out of basalt, I'll, most likely, we will switch over to a new part of the star to work on, because I don't want to gather materials live, and I don't think anybody wants to watch me gather materials live. So, we're not going to gather materials live. No, instead, we are going to move on to a new part of the star, so we're doing something productive. And we're not just letting the stream get bogged down by a lack of resources in one area. Like I said earlier, this basalt was meant for a different build, so the fact that I'm using it here... Please tell me I have more basalt. Did we just run out? Ah, man. I mean, unless I have more in here, we're basically out of basalt. Oops. That is not what I meant to do. Alright, come on. Show me the basalt. Show me the basalt. Okay, basalt. That's not a ton of basalt. Your smooth basalt. That's, more of an accent block. Okay, we're going to be out of basalt very soon. Like, just straight up. We're going to be out of basalt. Which means we're going to have to halt on the pillars. Which is a real shame. Because these things were actually coming along quite well. I was actually in a groove for them. But, you know, a lack of materials kinda... will kinda just do that. Like, end any progress you thought you were making violently. Oh yeah, we're out. We are out of basalt. I mean, considering we ran out of basalt pretty early into the stream, we've only been live for almost an hour. Like, we haven't even been live for a full hour yet, and we ran out of basalt. That's slightly disappointing, but fine, because, I mean, we got 2 of these pillars completed already, and they're another spawn point for mobs. Because of course they are. Don't worry, we'll figure out some way to light them up that's themed with my base. Pretty soon, I think. We'll figure it out. I should... hit that. Which is a disappointment. Hello. Oh wait, I needed it in the storeroom. So what is another project we can work on? Since we've run out of basalt. But let's be real. These look cool. There's a mob on the bricks on the awnings. And it scared me because I heard it walk. Ouch. Oh. There is an area where we could work. There is an area where we could work next, and it would involve the use of deep slate. Quite a bit of deep slate. Quite a bit of deep slate. A good amount of crimson nylium as well. Yeah, that'll work for now. And I need this. There's a creeper there. Of course there is. If I go this way, I won't disturb it. It won't see me. And I can just move on. Welcome to my laboratory. Or basement, or whatever you want to call it. But, as you can see, I have a roof design that I actually can't complete unless I go and actually gather some stripped log. Oh. But out there is actually the good part. Like, the good stuff, like the stuff that's actually going to be interesting is out there. Because I want to turn this ravine into a mini nether of sorts. But in order to do that, I need, like a crimson stuff. So, that's why these are here. Yeah, let's go out there. Now the question is, what's the best way out? Probably through here. Since this wall technically is a thing. Alright, now we're out here. So this whole bottom area, I'm going to make lava. So because of that, what we want to do is... Why is there just this random patch of dirt here? Alright, well, because this entire bottom portion of this ravine is going to be lava, or at least up until the point where you can actually see it. Like, I don't think you can see much further past this direction. So, we'll probably put a marker here that this is the cutoff point. I'm just trying to look back here and see what's, Oh. Yeah, this is the network of caves underneath Red's village. Yep. If I was to keep going, I'd get speed instead of haste. Alright, but all that aside, what we need to do is carve into the side of this ravine and create a nether habitat. Like, just straight up make our own nether habitat. So I'm gonna start carving the rough path that it's gonna follow. Mainly so that way I can walk around without having to worry. And this is about where the cutoff point is, and I think that actually works out perfectly. We're gonna make a mini nether biome in the overworld. This makes sense, trust me. Hello, buddy. Bruh. Alright, so now we're gonna lay down a line of crimson nylium. Yeah. This is the basic idea. That is a concerning sound. Oh, okay. The trick is not letting any overworld mobs spawn here. Because otherwise we can't, you know, make the place look and feel like a nether biome. Also, those can be reconverted to netherrack, just just gotta have a block on them. Okay, interesting. I'll remember that. No. It's supposed to look like the Nether is invading the overworld. Oh, well, they're at now. Okay, that's a little infuriating. But if I look through here... Oh, that actually doesn't look that bad. That actually doesn't look bad at all. I just gotta... I just gotta push it further that way. Make the walls going up netherrack. And make the walls going down netherrack. And it should be good to go. Like, we shouldn't have any real problem. Like, eventually, the red grass part of these blocks is going to go away, and what we're going to be left with is a netherrack wall. So we need to keep it going this way to the point where it actually could probably start, like, crossing the thing. Like, I think if we were to just start going across now, give the illusion that there's something more, and then just not deliver. Like, just say, oh, okay, yeah, there's totally more. There's totally more. And then just block off their view of the rest of the ravine. Which is normal. if we do this... Okay, yeah, that will work. That will work once all of that turns back into normal netherrack. But it will work splendidly. So now all we really gotta do is make the walls, like the lower walls, netherrack. Make the lower walls netherrack and then start filling the place with lava. That's what we gotta do. Actually, I think our first step is build up this retaining wall so that way the illusion's not ruined. Okay, so now we've got that retaining wall in place. So there's no way you can look past what I want people to see when they're in the basement. There is absolutely no way they can see past what I show them. Let me see how that's looking. This water being here is quite handy in this transitional period where I'm working on the this thing. Oh, yes. Yes. You might not be able to see the lava, but you'll know it's there because you could hear it bubbling and all of that. Yep. I just gotta keep this going. I do not have a lot of materials left to do that with. I genuinely do not have a lot of materials left. And we're out. although it is very convincing. We get rid of the torches, throw in some normal fire to light it up. We grow a few mushroom trees, which will involve pushing the ceiling up. We put lava in the bottom, throw in some glowstone, a lava flow, and then we basically have the Nether in the overworld. And I'm all for it. I am all for that. For sure. But now I actually do need to go to the Nether because I need worked wood to finish this area. Or at least the ceiling. And if I don't get that, I can't finish. So here we go. We're going to finish it. We are going to finish that because it's been driving me up the wall. And we might do one more thing after we put in the roof for the, we might do one more thing after we put in the roof for the lab. There's going to be a lot of multiple streams that this is going to take, like actually finishing up all the details of the base and all of that. Because we haven't even touched the outside of the tower yet, live. We haven't finished the pillars that are supporting the walls. We're barely scratching the surface on the laboratory that's within the tower. And we haven't even attempted to create a method of identification in regards to where people travel. Haven't even attempted to yet. So it will all be very interesting. Oh, hi. Could you go? Ow. Would you mind? I don't want to be on fire. That tree's actually over a fire pit. Yo, that one's tall. That will get me what I want. Perfect. That's the one thing I love about nether trees, is they just grow. They're like, screw Y limits, screw height limits, let's just grow. And so they do. I'm going to need to set up an auto tree farm for these very soon. Because coming to the nether every time I need more of this stuff is getting annoying. I usually end up leaving with a couple of stacks, and then I use them all up. So I absolutely need to start farming trees. Thank you, Square? I just look over and I see the squares time somebody out. So, thank you? What were they doing? Look. Twitch just sucks. Oh, funny link? Yeah, okay. Well, glad you could make it, Square. I don't know, Square. You tell me. You tell me how it feels to be wrong. Okay, Butterdew, that's just painful. Like that's just painful, Butterdew. Very painful. Oh, Square, don't join him. Soon enough, your spelling will forever be terrible. Okay, that should be enough warped wood to finish the basement. You know, I ran out of basalt. My portal is literally in a basalt delta. I have no excuses to run out of basalt. Your spelling is not elegant. Not after what you just did. Oh gosh, we got another one of those bot things. I swear, those things keep showing up more and more and more. I'm pretty sure you just looked up that word and copied and pasted it into the chat. Excuse you, get out of my lab. See, Butterdew, I don't believe you. And Square, shut up. I guess I'm moving this pillar. Why is there just a creeper there? Hi, buddy. We don't like you. That wasn't cobbled. So are the two of you just here to just say that I choose a terrible platform? Is that the only reason y'all are here? Because if it is, you're wasting your time. I'm not going to be changing platform. I need... Well, I don't think YouTube watches my streams, so I don't know how effective that's going to be. Man, I love the fact that for every other stone type, you have to have a smooth version to make the variants, but for Deep Slate, no. Deep Slate, you gotta have the cobbled version. So you can't just silk touch a whole bunch of Deep Slate and get what you want. No. You have to cobblestone it all. And then... once you get it all cobblestone, this server is struggling. It's called activism? Okay, well, please no more activism. I am not a fan of activists. They always annoy me. Yeah, if you're gonna call out YouTube, like, do it on, like, an official YouTube stream, not mine. Yeah. I need brick. Which means I need more cobbled Deep Slate. Mojang, why did you make it a mechanic to where Deep Slate can only be modified via the cobbled version? It's really, really dumb. So dumb. I can't just use silk touch on it like I can for like normal stone bricks and stuff like that. No. I have to use the cobblestone version. Maybe after I mine these, we'll have enough blocks to where we can put in the ceiling and get this place close to being finished. Let's see. I heard walking on deep slate. Oh, hi, skeleton. Listen, buddy, can you just not? Can you guys just not over there? Like, just cease. Just cease to exist, you stupid mobs that get in the way of everything. Alright, so does that mean we've got the... Ah! Why are you not aligned? That's not allowed, you need to be lined up. This needs to be brick. And now it lines up. Perfect. You are also not lined up. Are you even in line with the other one? No, you're not. This is just terrible placement on my part. Like, why did I put it here? Alright, well, hang on, that's not the right block. I hate and despise the way deep slate works. I'd like it, I would love it to be changed. Perfect. Now we can do that. And that. Okay. So I'd say, for the most part, this is done. The only things left to do are a bit of work out there in our fake nether, just to finish it, because we need more netherrack. We need to fill in this wall, and we need to patch up things right here. But other than that, I'd say we're pretty much done with this place. Which is a shock to me. Like, I honestly thought this room would never get anywhere close to done, but we're almost there. Alright, we've honestly been streaming for an hour and a half, so I'm probably going to end it off here. Although, I honestly think we have made some good progress today. We got 2.5 pillars up. We've worked in the laboratory beneath. I mean, that's about it, but that is a lot of work when you consider this place how this place looked before. Which, honestly, it looked empty. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.